Archangel Michael strictly warn you. A shocking deal is made. You will face a huge lose in next 10 minutes. If you ignore this, open it quickly. Archangel Michael says, this message must reach your soul before it's too late. In the shadows, a signature has just been placed on a deal that has your name hidden within it. Your trust has been traded for betrayal, and the ones you thought were silent are whispering lies with ink on paper. Your identity is being manipulated without your knowledge. A shocking transaction is unfolding, done with a full intention to bring you down. You have barely minutes left before the effects start rippling into your life. Someone close to you has accepted a deal in your name. They are acting as if everything is normal, but behind that mask, they are finalizing a loss you never agreed to. Type payment to get blessing 147. The plan wasn't made today. This has been plotted for days, but tonight is the final act. What you don't know is already hurting you from behind. Someone has fed your details into a document. You were not consulted. Your property, your future, even your peace, is being exchanged like items on a shelf. There's a woman who knows more than she admits. She smiled last time you spoke, but her silence was a weapon. She holds something of yours in her possession, something sacred. Type payment to get blessing 274. Archangel Michael says, the spiritual alarm has gone off. The heavens have tried to delay this deal, but your delay in receiving this message left a crack. And in that crack, something dangerous slithered in. You might feel uneasy right now. That's not paranoia. That's spiritual sensitivity. Something is being moved, but not for your benefit. A male figure has taken charge of your situation. He thinks you won't notice because he used a third party to do the signing. But your spirit will feel the hit if you don't cancel the spiritual chain forming now. The name involved is not a stranger. It's someone you've laughed with. But laughter does not always mean loyalty. Type Amen to get blessing 381. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. Documents were printed at midnight. You weren't informed because the person behind this didn't want you to have time to react. But now, this message is your reaction. They are planning to sell or transfer something that belongs to you, and they've disguised it as an upgrade or favor. But in truth, it's an exchange of your birthright. This isn't just financial. It affects your mental state, your emotional calm, your next opportunities. They are robbing your future silently. A phone call will happen in a few hours, and what they say on that call will seal everything unless you act now. Heaven needs you to awaken from comfort because this comfort is built on lies. Type Amen to get blessing 490. There's a message hidden in your emails. Check it with fresh eyes because someone sent it using a coded subject line. If you miss it, the loss will manifest as confusion and delay in your success. This person who did this knows you trust easily. They used your kindness against you. But now your guardian angels have revealed it to restore what they tried to snatch. Someone tried to alter your financial timeline. They signed a fake consent using AI-generated proofs. They didn't think heaven would reveal it before it's processed. Archangel Michael says a digital transaction linked to your name has just been approved. But it is not from your account. It's your details, your identity, used like a stolen mask. Type Amen to get blessing 553. This was all timed for a moment when you're distracted. They planned it around your silence. They assumed you wouldn't notice until it's irreversible. The deal is linked to a larger network. Someone has forwarded your details to an organization. They use your loyalty as a gateway. There's a young woman involved who pretends she is helping. She acts like your support but has sent messages that twist your story. Your personal matters are being shared in secret meetings. Someone is about to receive money with your name tagged to the file. The account receiving it is not in your country, it's overseas, and the access trail is wiped every 6 hours. Type Amen to get blessing 629. The next 10 minutes are sensitive. A message is about to be sent from your name. It will confirm something you never wrote. But heaven is still with you. This message reaching you now means the code has not fully activated. You can revoke the deal by taking spiritual authority. Cancel the loss to break the spiritual permission they believe they've tricked you into. Your voice is more powerful than their plan. Your faith is more valuable than their signature. Someone saved your photo and submitted it with a forged file. They are manipulating even your image to make the document seem legitimate. But light always exposes darkness. Type Amen to get blessing 700 for that person you barely speak to anymore. They're connected to this. They once said something strange that didn't make sense. Now it does. That was your clue. You thought you were being paranoid about them, but your spirit was warning you early. They use silence to make space for betrayal. The angels are standing around you now. The atmosphere has shifted because truth is waking up. Your discernment will be stronger tonight. Don't let the next 10 minutes pass in ignorance. Do not scroll away from this message. Because in those 10 minutes, they will submit a final confirmation. Type Amen to get blessing 812. The person trying to harm you isn't a stranger. They know your schedule. They timed this deal when they thought you'd be resting or offline. The password have been compromised. You might have typed it near someone or left it saved. They used it to enter a folder you haven't opened in months. A file named Old Versions is not what it seems. It holds something you forgot about. They didn't. They've been watching. Archangel Michael says, "This betrayal is wicked, but it will not win." The angels are reversing the effects even now. But you must take the next step and release spiritual power through action. Type Amen to get blessing 929. You'll be surprised by who calls you next. It may sound like routine, but their voice will shake. Because they know what they did and fear is whispering to them already. You are not broken. You are chosen. But chosen people are often targeted. Because will you carry friends the lies of others? This shocking deal is part of a larger curse trying to enter your household. But it will be blocked if you believe now. Speak now. Act now. There is no more time to delay. Look around your room. Something feels off. It's not in your head. A spiritual vibration is trying to get your attention. Type Amen to get blessing 1033. You must declare. I revoke every deal made in my name without my knowing. That sentence in the spirit will tear the fake contract. Heaven will move swiftly to route your time on. A change is coming in the next 48 hours. It will seem like chaos, but it's realignment. Because what was stolen will start returning piece by piece. Do not let them win because of your silence. Do not let your peace be exchanged for their benefit. You are covered now in divine justice. The file they tried to submit will bounce back. The signature will be flagged and their access will be revoked because heaven has sealed you in light. Type Amen to get blessing 1149. This message was sent in perfect timing. It came before the final click. Now you must act in the physical and spiritual. Resent your digital baits. Refresh your sacred boundaries. Speak words of fire into the space around you. You are not powerless. You were chosen to see the trick before it works. Because you are meant to rise, not lose. Remember this moment. This was the hour that could have taken you down. But grace intercepted the plan through this warning. Type Amen to get blessing 1222. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. Archangel Michael says the paper they used to write your name is now burning in the spirit realm. They won't hold weight anymore because the light has reached it first. You are no longer in the dark about what they did behind you. Every device they used is now being spiritually tracked. The documents they sent are exposed in the higher realms. You have divine evidence building around you. They thought you'd never find out. But a holy interference has just been triggered in your name. Because the loss they tried to assign to you will now turn into their own lesson. You are being pulled out of the trap. You are being rescued in the last minute of this dangerous exchange. The deal is crashing and their shock will be loud in silence. Type Amen to get blessing 1357. The person who betrayed you won't be able to pretend anymore. They will fumble when you mention certain things. Watch their reaction, for their face will show guilt before their words do. One of them is trying to run now. They feel the heat rising from this spiritual deception. But they won't get far because the angels are blocking every route. They used a burner phone to communicate this plan. But even that phone will now stop working correctly. Because nothing they plan will continue after this hour. Someone is about to be arrested not by police but by divine force. Their lies, their fake papers, their misuse authority will crush their own reputation. They underestimated your spiritual backing. Type Amen to get blessing 1440. This wasn't just a test, it was an attempted robbery. They trying to rob your joy, your future, your dignity. But joy comes back stronger after war. And you just won. Right now a legal file has been placed in the spiritual court. It defends you. It's written by divine order and sealed in heaven's gold. You don't need to fear anymore. You don't need to beg for truth to come. Truth is already here, wrapping itself around your name. Even the person who tried to bribe someone on your behalf is now exposed. The fake words they sent on your name are now boomeranging. They won't sleep tonight, not because of you but because of their own choices. Type Amen to get blessing 1505. The house you live in was targeted spiritually. But now a wall of fire is surrounding your bedroom. No loss can enter where angels guard. Your belongings are being spiritually secured, nothing missing, nothing stolen will go unnoticed. You'll start receiving back what was lost. Some of the money that was redirected from your path is returning. It might come from an unusual source. Be ready to receive unexpected messages or sudden help. This is not luck. This is divine return. Because heaven does not sleep on betrayal. And when Archangel Michael moves, no darkness can stop the reversal. Type Amen to get blessing 1629. You are the rightful owner of your blessings. Nobody can rewrite your destiny without permission. And permission has not been granted to any enemy. The deal is broken. The approval is reversed. The transfer of loss has failed. Archangel Michael says your next days will carry signs of divine reversal. You will see people apologize unexpectedly. You will feel peace rushing back like a river. Someone will try to act innocent. But they can't keep up the lie for long. Watch as their fake smiles start to fade. Type Amen to get blessing 1712. A secret audio recording of your name was used. But that audio is now corrupted. They won't be able to use it for anything against you. A major file has been deleted just in time. You didn't do it. Heaven did it for you before it got forwarded. They're losing power because light is too loud now, and you've become too anointed to manipulate. Every spirit of delay is now packing and leaving your atmosphere. You will feel stronger tonight. You will breathe better. Because what was stealing your rest is now destroyed. Type Amen to get blessing 1826. Now is the moment to thank the divine for indirection. Because without it, the damage would have spread. You were seconds away from being pushed into a financial fog. Instead, you're being lifted out. Your spirit is being revived. Your power is returning to your hands. Your name is being cleared. Your favor is being restored. Your blessings are no longer blocked. The woman who tried to access your password will be caught. Her hands are now being restricted spiritually. You'll feel the weight of what she attempted. Type Amen to get blessing 1940. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. This story will shock even you when it all unfolds. Because the twist is bigger than you thought. Some people were working together behind your back. But heaven only allowed it to show you who's who. So don't cry for the exposure. Rejoice that masks are falling. You're stepping into a season where clarity is louder than confusion. Where discernment leads your decisions. Where spiritual warnings come ahead of physical losses. You are being wrapped in divine justice. No more stolen peace. No more quiet ping. Type Amen to get blessing 202. Archangel Michael says, now that the truth is revealed, the final blow to the enemy's plan is happening in silence. They won't hear it fall, but they'll feel the impact. Because what they built in secret is collapsing under divine pressure. Your name was dragged into a mess without your consent. But now, Your name is being honored in the courts of heaven. A higher authority has taken over this situation. The paperwork they submitted is now invalid. Signatures are being spiritually erased. And the power they thought they had is now ash in the wind. Type Amen to get blessing 2177. You are now walking into a different timeline. One that was hidden behind their interference. But heaven has forcefully rerouted you into alignment. The confusion that slowed your progress is over. The delays in finances will start to loosen. Doors they tried to block will begin to swing open. You'll notice certain people go silent soon. Not because they're busy, but because they've been caught. Their fake concern is exposed. Someone who pretended to pray for you was part of the delay. But now, their spiritual access is revoked. You're protected by a shield they can't penetrate. Type Amen to get blessing 2301, that house visit they plan. It has been cancelled by divine interference. You were not supposed to welcome their spirit into your space. Even your phone has been spiritually cleaned. The voices trying to influence your peace through calls and messages are cut off. They won't be able to disturb your energy anymore. The deal they signed was not just paper, it was spiritual warfare. But their weapons are now dull and useless. Because light is heavy that lies. You have crossed over into the protected side. And anyone who tries to reach you through false intentions will now be blocked automatically. Your aura is too guarded now for evil to enter. Type Amen to get blessing 2433. Expect to see divine confusion fall on those who tried to harm you. They will forget their own lies. Your story won't make sense even to themselves. Someone will try to blame someone else. That's how you'll know they've lost control. Because guilt always exposes itself in panic. They will start fighting each other. Because betrayal never stays loyal. The people who plan this against you will now turn on each other. You are not meant to be a victim. You are a chosen vessel. And your rise has just been announced in the Spirit. Type Amen to get blessing 2591. Now the reversal begins. What was meant to be your loss will now be their awakening. Your enemies are stepping into their own traps. They can no longer operate in the dark. The angels have lit every corner. There's nowhere left to hide. Your finances will start showing signs of breakthrough. An unexpected payment, it's no accident. It's restoration coming through a disguised door. Your inbox will carry answers. The mail they tried to hide will now find its way to you. You will receive what was delayed. Type Amen to get blessing 2737. Even your health will feel lighter. Because this betrayal was weighing on your spirit unknowingly. The moment this trap broke, your body also began to release it. You are waking up to your real strength. This warning was not just to protect you but to activate you. You are more powerful than you believed. Your intuition will become sharp again. Your dreams will begin to reveal secrets. And your words will carry authority. You are no longer available for manipulation. Your soul has locked the door. Your spirit has declared war on delay. Type Amen to get blessing 2899. Start preparing for elevation. Because you passed a spiritual test. And now rewards are being released. What they tried to make you lose will return double. Your honor will be restored in public. Your success will be louder than their scheme. Someone you don't expect will come forward with a confession. Let them talk. Their words will be the final piece of proof. You don't have to chase justice. Justice is chasing them. And it won't stop until full restoration is complete. Type Amen to get blessing 300. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. Your destiny was never in their hands. They held a fake key, but the real lock is sealed by God. Now they'll realize they never had control. This message wasn't random. It arrived exactly before they finalized the wrong move. And now time is resetting in your favor. You were targeted because of your light. But light can't be stolen. It only expands. And you're about to shine brighter than before. Let this be the day you remember as the turning point. A moment heaven stepped in. And what was meant to harm you turned into a testimony. Type Amen to get blessing 3141. Archangel Michael says, the wheel of divine justice has started moving and nothing can stop what comes next. Those who plagued with your name, tampered with your rights, and laughed at your silence are about to taste silence of their own. Their comfort is ending because heaven is tired of their games. Now begins the exposure, loud, unexpected, and undeniable. The conversations they had in secret are about to surface in the most uncomfortable way. They will wish they kept quiet, but it's too late. The deal that almost destroyed you has flipped. Its energy is reversing and hitting their own lives with confusion and restlessness. Because what they send out with wicked intention is returning with multiplied consequence. You are no longer the silent victim, you are rising as the chosen witness. And the truth will speak through you without fear. Type Amen to get blessing 3269. One of them will receive a visit they weren't expecting. Not from you, but from a divine interruption that disturbs their pattern. They will be forced to explain what they did. And their voice will tremble. The system they tried to work through is now glitching. Messages they deleted will resurface. Files they hid will reopen mysteriously. Their fingerprints are being marked spiritually. No matter how clean they tried to appear, their spirit is stained with what they've done. You'll know who they are without needing to ask. Someone who distanced themselves from you suddenly will reappear. They were involved, but fear is now making them crawl back. Don't allow their words to confuse you. Watch their actions instead. Type Amen to get blessing 3391. Their exposure won't need your help, it has already begun by divine order. The same mouth that slandered you will now have to defend itself. Watch for a major shift in your environment. People will distance from you not because you did something wrong, but because they know you now carry truth. And truth frightens those built allies. The one who forged your information will experience unexpected delays. They'll miss important events, cancel plans, and feel like time is slipping. That's the beginning of their spiritual judgment. You'll start hearing your name in conversations of honor. Opportunities they tried to block are circling back around. Because you were never meant to lose, just delayed for the stage to clear. Type Amen to get blessing 3522. A letter is about to come in your favor. It might not look like a blessing at first, but read it twice. Inside it is the code for your next breakthrough. Someone who tried to use your weakness against you is now struggling with their own. They mocked your silence, but now they beg for peace. Because the same demons they called upon have turned on them. A spiritual mirror has been placed before every person involved. They will see themselves clearly for the first time. And it won't be beautiful, it will be terrifying. Don't rush to take revenge. Revenge is already walking toward them, dressed in truth. And truth is the loudest storm they'll ever face. Type Amen to get blessing 3644. The deal they crafted is becoming their own cage. They can't escape what they set in motion. Every fake document is now cursed with consequence. You'll hear a public apology soon. It may not be said directly to your face, but it will echo loud enough. Their tone will shift from pride to regret. There is a camera they forgot was recording. It captured more than words, it caught expressions, lies, and body language. Soon someone will send it to the right hands. They wanted your silence, but heaven wants your testimony. You will speak and the chains will break for others through your words. Type Amen to get blessing 3759. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. This isn't just your personal victory. It's a generational breakthrough. What was meant to bind your bloodline stops with you. Children connecting to your legacy will walk freely now. Because your obedience to this message has ended a cycle. No more losses attached to your name. You'll see symbols everywhere soon. Butterflies, feathers, sudden numbers on receipts, they are signs of your spiritual authority returning in full force. Don't ignore them. They are messages confirming the enemy's retreat and your advancement into a season of unstoppable favor. Type Amen to get blessing 3881. You are not who they said you were. You are bigger, stronger, more spiritually rooted than their assumptions. Now, heaven is making sure they never underestimate you again. Your story is shifting. It won't be defined by betrayal, but by breakthrough. And the hands that tried to write your failure will tremble. Even the ground beneath their plans is shaking. The people they teamed up with are backing out because no one wants to be caught in judgment lightning. Let them talk. Let them deny. The evidence is no longer in your hands. It's in heaven's records. Type Amen to get blessing 4017. If you wish to express your support further,